Ezekwesili condemned non-evidence-based explanation of Southeast State UTME result. My dear listeners, here is another interesting news I bring to your listening ears. Ezekwesili, the former Minister of Education, has condemned non-evidence based on explanation of Southeast State UTME result. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Obi Ezekwesili, former Minister of Education, says the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) and the Ministry of Education were anecdotal in their explanation of the unusual Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) result. The results from JAMB's 2025 UTME were released on May 9. An analysis indicated that more than 78% of candidates scored below 200 points out of the maximum obtainable 400 points. This sparked protests questioning the overall integrity of the examination process. On Wednesday, Ishaq Oloyede, JAMB registrar, admitted that mistakes made by one of JAMB service providers led to distorted results for nearly 380,000 candidates in 157 centers across the Lagos and Owerri zones, which include the Southeast states. In a post on X, Ezekwesili berated the authorities for failing to act with humility by carrying out an unbiased system check on the unusual trends emerged. The Ministry of Education and JAMB were embarrassingly anecdotal in their pejorative, non-evidence-based explanation of the significantly unusual result of candidates in the 5 Southeast states, predominantly opposed reads. Technical matters must always be examined with professionalism, and that has sadly disappeared in the toxic atmosphere created by competent and dishonest politicians and intellectuals who should know better. The former education minister also shared past exposed from 2018 and 2023 criticizing the exam body's processes. If I were president and my minister of education concerned herself with the revenue and remittance of the exam body, JAMB, rather than fixing the integrity and competence testing of the exam system, process and infrastructure, she wrote, I would immediately reassign her to the airport toll gate. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Before I move down to the comment section, yes, we all know that the politicians we have in Nigeria now are selfish. You see, these are the things you need to look into. How the younger ones should would grow, and that is it. Most of the systems they are using are not good. Those things that needs to be changed. The way of doing JAMB examination needs to be upgraded. Yet they didn't upgrade their site, they didn't upgrade their portal, and yet all those things. At this time in technology now, there should not be anything that has to do with portal upgrading, something system error. It doesn't make any sense. Moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says Nigeria is not comfortable with the southeast. By all indication, how on earth can only southeast affected? That tells us something. Lagos being mentioned is just a cover-up. Another comment here says Yoruba area, most dirtiest tribe on the planet Earth, that their only dread and threat is Igbo. And the last comment here says education marginalization again. Who knows when these fraudulent and corrupt practices has been on ground that we do not know? Who knows how many of our children that has been denied their legitimate right to tertiary institutions after all their tireless effort with sleepless night in order to scale through? My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.